Hello and welcome to this vlog on NDTV. My name is Osama Shah. In the wake of the Pahalgam terror attack, what happens to the sports relationship between India and Pakistan? Well, the Pahalgam terror attack, it has effectively frozen any prospect of India-Pakistan sports relationship, be it any sports, be it hockey, be it the sports meet that Neeraj Chopra has talked about, where many world champions they are going to be participating. Unfortunately, the Olympic champion Arshad Nadeem, who hails from Pakistan, who is the current world champion, the Olympic champion, he will not be participating in that particular meet. But apart from all the other sports, what we want to focus today is on cricket. Particularly in cricket, the relationship that we see between India and Pakistan, where India and Pakistan have met a couple of times. Remember, they haven't played a bilateral series. There has been no bilateral series between the two countries since 2012-2013. But after the Pahalgam terror attack, what we can with certainty say that any prospect of India-Pakistan cricket relationship it has been effectively frozen for the foreseeable future. The BCCI, it has reportedly pushed to avoid any sort of India-Pakistan matches, even in the ICC group stage matches, which in fact combines with the calls for Pakistan's isolation in global sports. And this also indicates, in a way, a complete halt to sporting ties between the two nations. This also aligns with India's broader diplomatic offensive, including economic and cultural measures, in order to pressurize Pakistan over its alleged support for terrorism. Now, unless Pakistan takes credible steps to address this, to dismantle the terror networks that are functioning in the country, as demanded by India, sports engagement will remain a casualty of this escalating conflict. What we can talk about today, what I really want to talk about today, is the impact on the sporting relationship and specifically cricket and the calls to cut cricketing ties between the two nations. Now, many former India cricketers, they have urged the Board of Control for Cricket in India, the BCCI, to sever all cricketing ties with Pakistan. In fact, the Indian cricket team head coach Gautam Gambhir, he has also in fact expressed his grief and vowed for retaliation in the wake of the Pahalgam terror attack. There is also the former cricketer Yuvraj Singh, who has condemned these attacks, and the India's sporting fraternity, the entire sporting fraternity, is currently oscillating between grief and rage, and everyone collectively are demanding that there should be a complete halt on the sports engagement with Pakistan, viewing the ties as untenable amid the cross-border terrorism that is being facilitated by Pakistan. BCCI has a very firm stance on this. BCCI is considering instructing the ICC, in fact requesting the ICC to avoid scheduling India-Pakistan matches in group stages of future events, signaling that there is going to be a potential long-term freeze in bilateral cricketing encounters, and that is something that is that also underscores the sentiment of the people who are of the opinion that, look, cricket cannot go on between the two nations, and cricket cannot go on like nothing has happened between the two countries. The kind of impact this attack has had, it is going to have a cascading effect on the cricketing ties between the two nations. Now, bilateral cricket between India and Pakistan, it has been frozen, it has been suspended for many years. Like I mentioned, 2012, 2013 was the last time India and Pakistan played a bilateral series, and there have only been a couple of ICC matches, ICC tournaments where India and Pakistan have played each other. And this particular attack, the Pahalgam attack, now reinforces this position that making resumption of bilateral series is highly unlikely in the near future. Now, what are the broader sports isolation mean for the two countries? In fact, the Observer Research Foundation has suggested that India could push for Pakistan's ostracization from international sports, not just cricket. And this is quite important because we have seen this in the past. When the Russia-Ukraine conflict started, when Russia's invasion started on Ukraine, many sports bodies, they isolated Russia. Russia was not allowed to participate in many global events under the flag, and that is something that we might see in the future as far as Pakistan is concerned. And this is something that India will be pushing for uh, when it comes to international tournaments and big tournaments, not just cricket but other sports as well. The India and Pakistan, like I mentioned, they have not played cricket bilateral series since 2012, 2013, and most of the encounters have been limited to ICC tournaments. The BCCI's refusal to send the Indian cricket team, for the Champions Trophy. Remember, the Champions Trophy were being hosted by Pakistan this time around, which India won. Uh, there were many calls by uh, politicians, by former sportspersons. It was criticized, saying that sports should not be politicized. However, this particular attack, the Pahalgam attack, uh, it has in a way validated the stance of some of those people. Uh, many have argued that Pakistan's national sport seems to be murdering innocent Indians. Now, it's not to say that Pakistani sports people have not condemned the attacks on the innocent tourist in Pahalgam. There were former Pakistani cricketer Mohammad Hafiz. He posted on his social media X. He expressed his grief over the attack, and such gestures, they're at this point of time, uh, they're very unlikely to soften India's stance, given the overwhelming evidence of cross-border terror links, which are being traced to Pakistan directly. So, as far as India and Pakistan, the cricketing ties between the two nations is concerned, at this point of time, we do not see any foreseeable sports engagement between the two countries, and India will be pushing for a complete ostracization of Pakistan from all global events at the moment.